Hi, my name is Max, and this is Soundsphere TV. Today we're with Dinosaur Pile-Up. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Mike, play drums.
Hi, I'm Matt, I play guitar.
I'm James, I play the bass.
You guys have been touring the UK pretty extensively recently. How's that been going?
Yeah, it's been cool. It's been really cool, right?
Yep.
It's been really good so far.
I guess we're like, this is our second record now, so we're playing a few of the towns that we played before and like coming back with new stuff and everything. So the shows have been like super full and like everyone kind of people know the songs and stuff and they're singing them back to us and stuff, which is kind of weird for us.
Right,
so it's really nice to like come back and see loads of people come in, and yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, cool. And you wrote the entire album yourself again this time. What's it like shouldering the entire thing like on your own?
I guess it's cool. I guess it can be hard work at points, but like that was kind of like, that's not necessarily how always like how the band will be always. It was just kind of circumstantial this time and the first time actually. But I guess I don't know. Like it's quite nice doing it on your own because you get to kind of create everything exactly how you want it, and it's quite simple because you know what you want to do, so you just do it. But at the same time, obviously, there's a lot of work to do that way. So,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, there's pros and cons.
Yeah. In Draw a Line, you that's like a big favourite of ours.
Okay.
Like, what was the thought process for that?
Do you mean like behind the song or in writing it, or?
Either
Do you mean what it's about?
Like the thought process into like the effect on the listener sort of thing, I guess.
Well, I guess like that was cool because the original demo of Draw a Line was just kind of all out from the start.
Right.
And it was in the studio with producer Ian Davenport, and we were up late one night and we were like, oh, it'd be cool to just kind of crush the whole thing and make it tiny, so maybe people won't know the song and they'll listen to that and like kind of, turn it up and be drawn into it and maybe think it's like a weird like break where that's the song, because by the end of that first chorus I'm kind of used to the little part of the song, and then at a really odd place obviously it kind of hits you in the face. We kind of just wanted to kind of just like draw people in, wake them up a bit. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it does take you by surprise.
Yeah, I wanted the drums to sound like a kind of old, kind of like 8-track tape machine, like, maybe a drum box or something, just like do scat, which I think is kind of cool. Like, yeah.
Yeah, sure. And how does the album expand on what you tried to do on the debut album?
I kind of think the debut album, that was the first time I'd ever recorded a full-length record and stuff, so that was just kind of about getting in and doing it and making it happen. I think I love the first record, but I think it's like maybe a bit one-dimensional production-wise and stuff, so I guess the second one I just wanted to make it like give it a lot more colours and like loud bits, quiet bits, shades,
Yeah.
I think it's a bit more mature and stuff, and obviously like us as a band and like me and Mikey and stuff have been playing a lot, like 2 years of kind of being on the road and stuff, so I think a lot of the songs were kind of like, the thought behind the songs was very much kind of thinking about how it was going to sound like when we were going to be playing it live and stuff. Right. Whether it was a song that I'd written on my own and then ended up recording on my own, or whether it was a song that kind of maybe me and Mikey had written in a studio or whatever. All of the kind of songs, like I kind of just wanted them to feel like exciting, whether they had to be really clever or dumb or whatever. I just wanted them to be exciting. I knew, and also like I knew like we'd be playing as a 3. I knew James would be on the bass, so it's kind of like I wanted it just to feel. I didn't really want to overplay anything too much, so we'd make it overcomplicated for ourselves or whatever.
Yeah. Now, as a Yorkshire band, like what would you say your biggest challenges are at the moment?
My biggest what?
Biggest challenges at the moment.
As a Yorkshire band?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I don't know.
Biggest challenges.
I don't think it's different from any other band.
No, and it's weird as well because like the whole Yorkshire scene, like when we when Dinosaur kind of got going and stuff, and like it was us kind of playing around and like coming from the same like egg, as it were, as like Pulled Apart by Horses and stuff, and a couple of other bands. Like it's, I don't know, like it's quite interesting, like people's opinion of like Yorkshire bands, or like specifically sometimes Leeds bands, and like the scene up there and stuff. Because people like inherently seem to think that like they're just like, oh, Killer, you're from Leeds, that's where like good rock music comes from, or whatever, which is kind of funny, but it's kind of nice, because like Leeds is a killer music scene, and you know that spreads into all the kind of neighbouring cities like York and everywhere really. But like, and that's not saying that there isn't good rock music coming out of London as well, because there is, but it's just quite nice coming from Leeds. And even like when you're down south, like people like kind of, I don't know, the north kind of has a bit of a reputation like that, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. There's a lot of melody in the album, particularly in The Way We Came, which is a great song. Do you find that that's a valuable asset in the songwriting process?
I don't know, like we like a lot of older stuff, like the Beatles and the Kinks specifically, and the Beach Boys and stuff, and obviously we like shitloads of other music like since that, and like obviously a lot of 90s stuff, but you know, those bands like nailed the melody thing, and I don't know, I think like songs without melody and stuff kind of get a bit boring.
We've had like comments like saying stuff like, you know, like people have like a song like stuck in their head, stuff like that. You know, if it's good melody, you only have to listen to it once.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you can like go away from a gig or just from listening to the record, and you can still, you know, hum it or whatever, sing it, you know, that's a sign of a good melody. So,
yeah.
Which is, you know, that's what the album's full of. So
I think what's cool about melody as well is it's an obvious point, but like it doesn't matter if you were to play a song on like a shitty tiny acoustic guitar with one string, or whether you're playing like an arena or whatever, you can, if it has a good melody, and the song will still translate. Whereas if you don't, you have to rely on all this other stuff. So I like simplicity and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Is there any funny or interesting tour stories that have happened so far?
Oh, that's so much pressure.
Yeah.
Those questions.
Tour stories, man.
Anything funny? Say something funny.
made some glasses out of some plastics.
That was good, actually. That's a
Yeah,
good
made
shout.
some, yeah, they've actually been chucked away now. We made some glasses as yesterday, not these ones, but we made some. We had a lot of plastic cutlery, and basically just melted. You know, where the sort of like the handle meets that bit.
The thing is, when you ask like, can we have a funny story from tour is genuinely quite funny all the time. So if you were to like try and say something funny, it won't sound funny. But when I was playing guitar at this point.
We've obliterated your question.
No, it's fine. That's fine. We're still chatting. I was playing guitar and James was just melting fucking plastic spoons and stuff and attaching them to his face, and it was quite funny.
And cut out the boobs from a page 3 girl and put them behind, because they were like clear plastic spoons, not like white ones. So I just put them behind with a little bit of gaffer tape. It's got a little bit, about 2 inches long. Just took a little strip off, and then just basically stuck it behind. And then so it looked like I had like tits for eyes.
Boob eyes.
But I was just wearing them for about half an hour. You know? And that was enough.
What's on your iPods at the moment?
What is on our iPod at the minute?
I'm listening to a lot of AC/DC lately. As you heard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Clash, Fleetwood Mac, Dinosaur Pile-Up.
Backstage mostly is AC/DC though.
Yeah. I know it's from
Or Dr. Dre.
Right, last question. What are your plans for the rest of the year?
Well,
Chasing the sun.
Chasing the horizon. Yeah, I don't know. We've got some like indie festivals. Got some late confirmations on some of the bigger festivals throughout the summer, which should be a vibe. Then we might go and do some stuff in the States a little bit, which could be cool. And then we'll probably end up touring the UK again. And obviously just like, just slamming this new record everywhere. And obviously we've got to finish the headline tour first, which is killer, and all the other shows like we're super excited about and stuff. Like this tour is a lot of fun, so we're kind of not really thinking about much else past it. We probably should be though. But anyway.
Right now it's more like short term. Just
just
nail
enjoy.
the rest of the tour and then
Get
see
to the
what
next beer.
Yeah. Oh my god. Did you?
What?
Well, it was really good to meet you guys, and good luck with the gig and the rest of the tour. And I'll leave you with the plans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Cool, man.